Please welcome back Coach Monica Aldama.
Hello.
Hi, Monica.
Hi.
I'm so sad you're not here. You were supposed to be here in person, but you couldn't make it. But I'm happy to see your face, so I'm just happy to see you.
I know, I am so bummed. I was looking so forward to this. So hopefully another time.
I hope so. Before we end in, this season, I want to see you in person. So season 2 was so good. I noticed that our show was mentioned a few times. I'm glad everyone had a good time. I'm watching people wear the T-shirts, and I'm listening to y'all talk about the show. So that made me happy that y'all enjoyed it so much.
Oh my goodness, this was the highlight of my year. You have no idea. I mean, obviously we had no idea how big it was going to be, but I remember exactly where I was when I got the phone call that Ellen wanted us to be on the show. I think I fell down on my knees. I was like, what? This is a dream come true, obviously for me, but for everybody. We absolutely had a blast. Thank you for having us. I still have my Ellen underwear, so thank you for that.
I'll send you some more. You would have gotten some more if you would have been here in person. I'll send you some more underwear. I'll send you some T-shirts. And the first season, like you said, I mean, who knew it was going to be so popular? I think it turned a lot of people on to that sport also, because I didn't really know about cheer like that. And since then, you won 3 Emmys. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't think, that was one of the reasons I wanted to do this show, because cheerleading has a stereotype of, from the history of cheerleading, and then also from all of the movies that portray it as some popular mean girl that's just on the sideline to look cute. And I really wanted to introduce the world to my team. I was so proud of them, their athleticism, their grit, determination. So I was really excited to do the show.
Yeah, well, after the premiere, I mean, everyone became like overnight sensations. I mean, that's a lot to deal with. You know, most people get famous slowly, and you know, not that y'all haven't worked, every single day tirelessly. You had the talent, but you just didn't have that platform and that exposure. And to have that success overnight, that can really affect people when it's that sudden. What did you see, and how did it affect everyone there?
When you come from adversity, you really are grateful for opportunities that you get. And, these kids have worked so hard. They've overcome their circumstances. And so we kept saying all the time that we just had an attitude of gratitude. We were grateful for where we were at. We had a lot of people in the media saying, oh, they're going to lose their focus. We were in Daytona season when this came out. And so I think that really made me work twice as hard. I was determined that we would not lose focus. When we were in the gym, it was all business and all work. So all of the outside stuff stayed outside, and we really put the hours in to prepare. And before the pandemic, we were probably better than we'd ever been as far as prepared.
Yeah, well, I don't see you ever letting anybody slow down or slack off, because, everybody is, you're a perfectionist, and you should be, and that's why you're champions. And I mean, it really is. I tell everybody about the show. It's incredible, and the stories of each individual is interesting enough, much less the athleticism that goes into it. And you had to face so many challenges in season 2. Obviously, the news about Jerry was a shock to everyone, to us, to you, to everyone. And it was horrible, especially to the victims. And I'm really glad you're addressing it this season. I'm sure, I mean, you can see you're emotional talking about it in the show.
It was shocking. It was devastating for everyone. As a parent, I was just heartbroken for those affected. And it was definitely one of the major challenges that we faced, just keeping ourselves in a good state of mind mentally to, get through that.
And so the 2020 national championships were canceled because of COVID. You said you were in the best shape. You just said that you were in the best shape ever, ready to go into it. And then your team trains for 2 years, and then what do you want to tell what happens in this season 2, or should we not tell what happens?
It just came out, so I want to give everybody an opportunity to see it without me spoiling it. Just know it was a difficult journey. And I can't wait for everyone to see it and, follow us along.
Yeah, because it's Trinity and it's you guys again, and y'all are working very hard. They're working very hard, and it's just I'm telling you, I tell everybody about the show. I love it so much. I love y'all. We're going to take a break. More with Monica after this. All right, we are back with Coach Monica Aldama from Cheer. This season, we're introduced to your rivals, Trinity Valley, and they call you Goliath. What do you call them? What do you think about them?
Well, I've been here for a really long time. So when I first started at Navarro, our program had not ever won. So I found it interesting that they said that, we thought they were the underdog, because I've never thought of them as the underdog. They were actually the team on top, the team that had won several national championships when I came in 27 years ago. And we've always had such great respect for them and their team and their athleticism. And I think the respect for each other is what motivates us and pushes both teams to work so hard. So yeah, I mean, we really focus when we're in practice on ourselves, and that respect is always there, but we definitely focus on what we can control and our goals, and that's kind of the formula that works for us. But at the end of the day, there's so much respect, and they keep pushing us. So I think it's great. It makes each of us like the best of the best.
Yeah, competition is healthy. It's great. And like you said, you push each other, and they're fantastic. Y'all are fantastic. It's fun to watch. And so you've written a book now called Full Out. Explain what this is about. How did you have time to write a book?
Well, I always talked about writing a book because coaching, you have so many challenges and stories season after season. And then after the show came out back in 2020, I had a lot of people reaching out to me wanting advice from all areas of life, from parenting to relationships to coaching to how to have more self-confidence. And so I thought, this is really the perfect time to write this book that I've kind of joked about, talked about. And so I started the process to do that. And then, of course, we went into a pandemic. So I actually did have a lot of time on my hands. But yeah, I just wanted to, put some of the principles out there that I try to instill in my own athletes to set them up for success for their futures, from, leading by example to self-accountability to communication and fighting through adversity and being resilient. And yeah, I thought it was a perfect time to do it.
Well, I'm glad you finally got the chance to do it. Season 2 of Cheer is now streaming only on Netflix, and Monica's book, Full Out, is available wherever books are sold. You're fantastic, and hopefully, like you said, I hope I'll see you before we go away.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, we'll be back.